AER is essential in maintaining public trust. That independence is called into question when the Minister's office directs the AER to create advanced projects and cancel public hearings and do whatever else. This conflict includes the AER CEO and board who met with Northback Holdings before public hearing commissioners had rendered a decision on Grassy Mountain mine exploration. In typical UCP style, the Premier just fired the commissioner that raised these concerns. How can Albertans trust the UCP when they and the AER are blatantly undermining standard processes?
The Honourable Minister of Environment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you to the member for the question. The reality is that the AER is a fantastic organization that regulates for many parts of the work that we do here in Alberta. We have full confidence that they will make sure that they regulate for the safety, the well-being, the environmental standards that we have. The high standards in the world are right here in Alberta. We believe that the AER will continue to do that for Albertans.
Honourable member.
Well, given I'd love to believe that too, Mr. Speaker, but it's the interference in the AER decision-making that's at question here. But that's also just the tip of the blackened iceberg. Given the UCP's incompetence has undermined certainty in the industry as they have yet to release their coal industry modernization initiative, their inconsistency has led to several lawsuits, including a new one from Northback Holdings for $2 billion. Did the minister know about these pending lawsuits when he defined Northback's plan for coal mining as an advanced project? Will Albertans be stuck with the bill for the UCP's flip-flopping and irreversible cost?
The Honourable, you got to stop when I'm stand up, member. Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. Alberta's government has executed agreements with certain coal companies that resolve lawsuits against the government of Alberta. Two companies have publicly disclosed some details to comply with Australian law. We are unable to comment on these matters as the terms of the settlements are confidential in accordance with the agreements. Alberta's government has worked to conclude these matters fairly and in accordance with Alberta's desires and best interests, and it is committed to protecting the foothills and the Rocky Mountains, as we always have.
There's a point of order noted at 2:14, honourable member.
Given the UCP government spent just under $240 million settling lawsuits with foreign coal mining companies, given the Mines and Minerals Act allows the minister to cancel a coal agreement if it is not in the public interest, given between the Atrium and Montum lawsuits that should have amounted to about $62 million, but those suits were settled for $175.8 million more, and Albertans were stuck with the bill. To the Minister of Finance, how are Albertans' tax dollars being protected in these coal lawsuits when they're being settled for so much more?
The Honourable Minister of the Environment.
Mr. Speaker, the reality is that under the NDP in 2016, they invited those coal companies from Australia to come here and do this. And the Minister of Environment has said this on many occasions, and yet they continue to bring up this as if they are wrapped around this ability to be able to protect the eastern slopes. The reality is that we are not allowing any new open-pit mine projects in the eastern slopes. That is the reality, Mr. Speaker. It is almost funny to watch the No Development Party as they twist themselves into knots on this coal issue. Mr. Speaker, we are going to protect Albertans and we're going to protect the eastern slopes.